long drive to go down when you turn in, and you keep to the right for Delph Bank, and next door, lovely park if you want to take your dogs up there. Although Delph Bank has its own dog walk, which we'll get to later, and we'll give you a little bit of history of where the actual dog walk goes. So, as you can see, it is quite a long walk down, but you follow this right down to the bottom, and what I'll do, there's a playground in there for kids, and what we'll do, I'll shut off now and carry on when we get further down near the barrier. Visitors car park, that's around there, and then we come to the barrier. As I say, that's automatic barrier which is locked at night. We come round to the side, and then we come into the actual site. And it really is, these lawns are like bowling greens, and each one is the same. They're really lovely. So you can see there we come down to the visitors, and then you have to report to the reception. That's round to the left there, and all the amenities. So the reception is at that end. Then you have the ladies and the gents, and you come round for all your waste, which is all labelled up, and they ask you just to nicely put in what goes in what bin. You've got wastewater there, and then that's the L sand point behind it. As I say, ladies and gents there, and there is a laundry room as well. So I'll cut off there because we don't want to upset anybody, but you can see how these greens are lovely. Right, we'll cut off again and continue tomorrow. Right, this is a full-size pitch here. You get the grass the other side, and then your gravel pitch. And it's all done out nicely, really lovely. So then we're going to go up to the dog walk. And we're going to show you the dog walk. And we can see there, got the little instructions to the dog walk. And what I'm going to do is give you a nice little surprise, because this is a dog walk and a half. So you can see how this site's kept with the mowing, and Kevin's up there now doing that. But the surprise and the clue to what we're doing is on the gate. It says Platform Way. Unusual name for a dog walk. As we go up, you can see from where the kids are, this apparently all started in 1895 with Arthur Hovenden Worth, who was the main landowner and started in Lincolnshire with 2,000 acres, which was Manor Farm, and that's still there today. Where was I? Yes, Arthur Worth bought 2,000 acres in Holbeach Marsh, and that was called, as I said, Manor Farm, which is still more or less the centre of their operation today, the Worth family. Then 1920, Arthur pioneered the Lincoln Potato Railway, And that is what this is. This was where the train would come up, and when we get up to the top you will see that there is the actual platform still there where it used to stop, and the Worth family, which Lincolnshire is known for mainly potatoes, although lots of different things now, but it was mainly potatoes, and they would be loaded on. It was a small gauge railway, and that would be loaded up and go to a main station and loaded up ready to go to London. And the idea was to have more fresh vegetables get to London, and they could do that within 24 hours of being loaded up onto the small gauge railways. And there was quite a few side lines that went to different places and all coming back along and joining on to get to London and surrounding cities. So this is a real little find, because the owners, the present owners, when they bought this was all still rough ground and nothing much was done about it. And then the present owners, when they bought it, they looked into it and found out where it went, and this is all now, as I say, what they call a dog walk. And it is a good walk. You don't really need to take your dog anywhere else. But this, they found out, and they've restored quite a bit of it, as far as I know. And so once we get up the top, I'll show you the actual platform where the train stopped to be loaded. So this is a real little find, really, and as I say, such a lovely place. We're still going, and we've got a beautiful day today. Missy's seeing the dogs. Yep, that's Crash, and that's Grace. And we're taking it steady because that is quite warm today for a change. We've had a couple of days of a lot of rain, and as you can see, some of the wheat and such has not been cut yet because of that, although it looks ready to be done, but I suppose it's just too damp. So yeah, and it's all beautifully done, and there's a little seat by those trees there if you get up halfway and you want to have a little rest. No, it's beautiful, and so this is the way the whole site's kept like this, so I can highly recommend it, that you come here for a visit. It is beautiful. Horses here, you can see, and plenty of evidence of some bunnies about. So yes, now let me give you a little bit while we're walking up of insight on the actual site itself. We've got a total of 49. That's 9 service pitches, 21 hard standing and 11 grass. Some of those out of the 49 are, I believe, full time. So yeah, there we go. But it's so quiet, it's peaceful. It's an adult only site, so I'm sorry for anybody who's got kids, but that's the way they like it. And you can see the old church over there in the distance. We haven't got down to visit that yet, but we went down today, and 10-minute walk. There's a farm shop and tea rooms, and that was beautiful as well. We came out of there well satisfied. So we'll carry on. But wow, what a place. And we only found it by accident, really. So looks like there's some Shire horses there. In very often the ladies down the bottom that looks after them. But you can see plenty of evidence of bunnies, which those two love. Although they're a bit old now to get too excited, but they do get a little bit excited. So, and here we are. This is the platform where the trains used to be loaded. So that's about as much as I could find out really for you, but yeah. And then they're quite happy for you to bring your dogs up, and if you wish to let them off in this area and have a good run round. The platform there, and then we come round and you can go up onto the platform. And there's a bit of a shot of the church really. But I'll shut up now and just let you hear some of the peace and quiet that this place brings. It really is lovely. But there we are. We're up on top of the platform. And there's a couple of seats provided up here so you can sit and see another spire in the distance over there. So there's quite a few, so as you can see, surrounded by fields. And that's the view you can sit and watch from your seat. There we are. Take a nice little seat. And that's the view all around and back towards the site. Fantastic. So that's Kevin and Kay are the owners. Two lovely people. Any problems, they'll help you. It's brilliant. You know, it's not nothing seems to be too much for them to help you. So there we go. That's it. That's the end. Off we go. And it's our last day today, so never mind. We've enjoyed ourselves though. And I hope you enjoy this video. It's my first time doing this, so any schoolboy errors, please forgive. But I've done my best to show you what I think is a fantastic site. Say goodbye for now from Karen, George and the hounds. And maybe, I never know, I might do another one at some point if this is okay.